Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a really important topic that affects millions of people, the winter fuel payment. You might have heard some buzz recently about potential changes, and we're here to break down exactly what's on the table. So what's the big news? Well, Sir Keir Starmer wants to expand who gets this crucial payment. This comes after some significant restrictions were put in place last year, which sharply reduced the number of eligible pensioners last year. The rules tightened, making the payment primarily available only to those on pension credit. This cut the number of recipients by a massive 90% and saved the government around £1.5 billion annually. Now the conversation is about bringing more people back into the fold. But how exactly could they do it? Let's look at the options being discussed. The first and perhaps most straightforward option is a complete reversal of last year's decision. If they go this route, an estimated 11 million more households would become eligible for the winter fuel payment. Of course, that would also mean letting go of that £1.5 billion in annual savings. It's the simplest solution, but it comes with a clear financial implication. Next up, we have the idea of creating a specific, new threshold for the winter fuel payment. This would involve a new means test, allowing households not on pension credit to apply directly. For example, raising the threshold just 20% above the pension credit limit could cost around £100 million and benefit about 400,000 more families. Think of it like child benefit, everyone could claim, but those above a certain income would pay some back through taxes. It's a bit more complex, and some experts warn it could be clunky for a relatively small payment, but it offers a middle ground. Another significant option is to extend eligibility to those receiving disability or housing benefits. If they include those on disability benefits, we're looking at potentially 1.8 million more households receiving the payment at a cost of about £500 million per year. This would be trickier to implement in Scotland, as disability benefits are handled regionally there. They expand it to both housing and disability benefits that could support 1.3 million more pensioner families for an estimated £300 million annually. Experts are calling this a potentially affordable and sensible way forward. Finally, there's a more fundamental shift being discussed, paying the winter fuel money to individuals, not just households. This would allow for an individual means test using existing income tax information. So a pensioner with a low income, even if their spouse earns a lot, could still qualify. The interesting flip side, couples might end up getting double the payment compared to single people, which isn't how it works now. It's a big change with some potential pros and cons. So there you have it, the main options on the table for expanding the winter fuel payment. These discussions are ongoing, and it's clear there's a desire to ensure more people get the support they need during the colder months. What do you think about these proposals? Which option do you believe is the best way forward? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more breakdowns like this, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.